Norse Atlantic is celebrating its first anniversary. Norse now flies almost 20 routes, a massive growth from the start when it only flew to New York, California and Florida. You can see the growth map on there. A low-cost long-haul carrier, notoriously difficult in the world of aviation because their selling point is price. And the challenge for Norse is that often other carriers can match their low fares. If we take a look, we have to compare apples with apples. For a week in September, we looked at the lowest no-frills ticket from London to New York. No bag in the hold. This was the basic economy ticket. Norse came in at $537. BA and Virgin, you'll not be surprised to learn, came in at $652, exactly the same amount. So Norse is cheaper. Bjorn Tore Larsen is the chief exec of Norse. He's with me in New York. I'm sure you're pleased that you're the cheapest. And, not only have you stayed in business, which I'm not terribly surprised at in year one, you did sort of have good reserves, you were well capitalized, but you're growing fast. Too fast?
I don't think we grow too fast. Actually, we flew 5 aircraft during the last year and we are up to 10 now. And obviously it's a challenge whenever you're ramping up, but I think we are growing in a very controlled pace and we haven't, one example of that is that we have carried out every flight we were supposed to do this summer, 0 cancellations, and not many airlines can say the same.
What is fascinating about Norse is your strategy for the winter. You know the old saying, any fool can make money across the Atlantic in the summer, but in the winter, it gets a lot more difficult. And there, you're moving the fleet.
Yeah, exactly, because people really want to go to warm places, at least us who lives in a cold place during winter. So this winter we're going to fly more to warm places like Florida. We're going to fly, and also from Florida to Europe. We're going to fly from UK to Caribbean. We're going to fly to Bangkok as examples. And just today we're actually launching 4 new routes to Miami from Paris, from London, from Berlin and from Oslo. So we think winter is going to be great as well, although of course winter is more of a challenge than summer.
What do you want to be? Where do you want the airline to go? Obviously a size and scale, yes, but in your vision, what is the airline?
Well, our airline is really the airline where people get value for money. We definitely want to be the best price airline, and we typically are, but we also want to give good quality. When you fly across the Atlantic or even further, you don't want to be like, packed together in a very squeezed manner for hours and hours. So you need to have some comfort, but at the same time, you don't have to pay for a lot of stuff that you don't need. So we really sell unbundled tickets, a la carte, and passengers just love it. And we get so many good feedbacks on our business model.
The core of any airline is yield management. The amount you sell individual tickets for individual seats at times of the year. Do you have your premium product is popular, and would you ever consider extending the number of premium seats in the aircraft?
You shall never say never, but we like a very standardized aircraft. Part of our recipe is keeping things very simple, very standardized, so that we have one aircraft type, we have one configuration, and we have 56 premium seats, and we are on many flights, they're full. So it's obviously a very popular product. Whether we should go beyond that, time will show, but never rule it out.
All right, so where do you make more money then? Ancillaries is an important part. I'm sure you've got the number for the percentage that your ancillaries brings in. What would you go into business? I mean, look, we've seen from Michael over at Ryanair and Joseph over at Wizz, selling everything from insurance to cars to hotels to this, that and the other. What's your vision for how far you will push the ancillary revenue bus?
We think we can add on more products and be able to offer people more things on their journey than we do today. And even today, we think we are #1 in ancillary revenues in the world per passenger. So that's pretty good after a year in operation. But at the same time, we don't want to force people to buy anything. So it's really having products that people want to buy and pay for. And for us, it's more important to fill the aircraft, to have a high load factor. And then I would say the ancillary part is more gravy than it is a necessity, but definitely we do need ancillaries, and we are good at selling it.
Yeah, you see, that's the thing with long haul, isn't it? Long haul, you have to make the money to a large extent on the bum-on-seat price because it's the fuel in a sense.
Yeah, that's true, and we are, but at the same time, we have Dreamliners which are very good cargo loaders, and particularly from Europe to America, we have a lot of cargo on board, which partly compensate for the cost of flying. And secondly, we do have two classes. We have the economy class, which is a great product, and then we have the premium class, which I think is the best in the world, with a 43-inch pitch there. So we think that we have something that appeals to everybody, but also that's something that fill the aircraft on almost every flight.
Good to see you, Bjorn. We've still got to try it out on the programme. We will. We like to road test these things. Thank you for joining us tonight. And happy birthday for 1 year, and many more of them. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.